get something for mom. We're going to start out with birds. We have a beautiful red cardinal. Who do you know loves those? Or we have a beautiful bluebird. Or we have a beautiful finch, that beautiful yellow-bellied finch. $36.74 clearance priced, and that is saving you $18. These were $54.60. They're now $36.74 at a clearance price. Once they're gone, they're gone. These are hand-hooked rugs, but man, they're beautiful. And of course, if you want to get a flock, you could buy more than one. Anyway, I want to bring in Ginger Walt. Ginger, it's always great to have you with us. You bring us great seasonal things. And like I said, you could get a flock of birds if you really wanted to.
Well, you could. You could get the whole family. Hello and welcome, right?
That's
welcome
exactly
to my bird family.
Yeah.
You could say that. I'm so excited to show you the collection, too, that we have for today. You have seen it, but I'm excited to show our viewers. Of course, this one is one of those favorites.
Yeah.
I love to feed my birds, and I think you do, too, don't you?
Yes.
Isn't it great? It's so much fun.
Absolutely.
Well, one of the great things that I love about these rugs is they're made out of 100% polypropylene. They look as if they're hand-hooked wool rugs, but they are hand-hooked, but made out of a polypropylene material, which means they're resistant to mold, to mildew, to fading, to any sort of spills or any sort of accidents that you would have on them. All you're going to do is spray them off if you use them outside. Spray them off with a hose, or inside you can spot clean, or you can wait till the weather's nice, take them outside and you can hose them off, which is great, and let them air dry. The back side is a poly web backing, which means if you do use these inside, because they're absolutely adorable to use inside, use a rug pad underneath them so they don't slip around. But the detail, the attention to detail with these is exquisite, Mary Beth. I love these.
Yeah. It's all the different colors. It's the different shades, because, you know, this cardinal that's red isn't all the same red. You know, you've got to have some definition and some depth to it. And so that's what they've done. I have to tell you just a really quick little story. And that is that just this last Friday night, Mark and I were just sitting in the family room and just talking. And all of a sudden I went, oh, look. And this bright red cardinal came and sat on a tree that's right outside the window. And honestly, I had not seen a bright red one like that for some time, definitely not this year yet. And it was like, we both were just, you immediately don't want to move because you don't want to startle them even if you're inside and they're outside. But anyway, it was one of those things where I thought, man, you forget just how majestic they really do look, don't they?
Well, they are. They're definitely beautiful birds to look at it because they're bright colors. You know, if you live down south, you may get some of those brighter colored birds all year round. But up here where we live in Pennsylvania, we don't get to see them all the time.
No.
The yellow finches, you'll sometimes see some of them. Of course, that bluebird, the bluebird of happiness, is such a beautiful bird as well to see. But this one is one of those that I love to show because you can see all the different colors, the beautiful variegated coloring that we have in each one of these. And keep in mind, every time you see that color change is not a print that is on the polypropylene. This is individually hand hooked, which means they take a different color of yarn to go ahead and make that effect, to give that to you, where it kind of ombres from an orange down to that lighter, kind of like a darker yellow, actually a lighter color in the belly. So the detail with these is exquisite. I love the sizing of them as well, Mary Beth. 38.5 by 27. It's perfect for when you want to, when you want to put this right at your front.
Yeah, it's like when I looked at them on QVC.com, I didn't think they looked that big, but now when I have them here right with me, I mean, they're good size. They're bigger than most throw rugs, you know, in many ways, from one end to the other. So, and then it's got that big round belly, which, like, you know, when you put it down, that's a perfect place to stand.
And it's a happy bird. It's a really
Yeah.
happy bird. We don't want to see skinny birds. We want to see
No.
big, stout, happy, big belly birds because that means
Exactly.
they're getting their food. They,
Yeah.
you know, we love to see them out in our garden. I love to see them. I love to feed them, and
Mhm.
I love to teach my daughter about the different types of birds that are outside.
Yeah.
It's great because where we live now, we have like a woods in the background, and there's a
Mhm.
nearby park where a lot
Oh,
of people that are bird watchers
yeah.
come from all over the state to see
Wow.
certain types of birds.
Yeah.
And there's a blogger that's always out there, and he's, you know, on his computer and he has his binoculars. So I'm one of those where I'm just fascinated by them. They're just so
Yeah.
beautiful to see and just gorgeous, gorgeous accents to put at your front door, your back door, indoor, outdoor safe, which is great. And it's not so thick that you
Right.
can't open a door. It's only a half an inch.
Good point. Remember though, if it's inside, put a little rug pad over
Yes.
underneath it so it doesn't slide. Okay, cardinal, bluebird, finch, your choice, and you get them at a clearance price of $36.74. When they're gone, they're gone. We're going to continue and take a look at some other beautiful things, things that twirl, things that swirl, things that give you color, and all